All right, party people, what is up? We have a box of first edition Monarch. Actually, since we're cracking, this will be our first. This will be our first Flesh and Bloods crack. Let's get out a Flesh and Blood playmat. Yeah, we'll go with this one. We'll get old rude dude on the camera. So we can all stare at his beautiful face while we break this box. All right, look at that. Wonderful. So this box, I have, I don't know, a bunch of cases of Monarch First Unlimited, or Monarch First Edition. Drinking a little Old Forester again this evening. But this is a special box because this came from Token MTG. Ran a special on Monarch Unlimited. Shout out to Garth and those guys up in the DC area. So I already had a couple boxes of Unlimited, but I said, you know what, I'll support you. He was selling them at a good price. It was 2 boxes for like $160, and they packaged up 100 boxes and snuck in some first edition. 2 first edition boxes in 100 boxes. So I ordered it, and when I opened the box, this was in there. So this is kind of a prize box, and I told everyone I would open it up and video the opening. I haven't opened a lot of Monarch. Actually, I haven't opened any Monarch, so I don't know the set that well, so bear with me. I know Welcome to Wraith and Arcane really well, and our Crucible of War actually just dropped into our cart this week, so hopefully that'll get shipped to us by Friday. Maybe we'll do some crew rips. Haven't opened any Monarch. Hopefully there's some good stuff in here. Hopefully I'll know when there's good stuff. I'm just going to pull up I guess I'll pull up TCG Player as the easiest thing. I know Mr. Louie at Kitchen Table TCG has a good pricing thing, but I unfortunately do not have access to that since I am not a patron of his yet. I will probably be signing up for that soon. Yeah, so thanks to Garth and Token for this hell of a deal on a box. And I'm excited. I've been waiting to open it when I could find some time to sit down and record it. I didn't want to jump the gun and open it without recording it. Let's see. Alright, so we've got our price list up so we know what's good. I know some of the stuff that's seeing play just from, we bought a couple Flesh and Blood collections, so seeing what sells a little bit is definitely helpful. Looks like the best Majestics to pull are gonna be Luminaris and Dreadscythe and Soul Shield are gonna be the top 3 at the moment. I think Carrion Husk, Phantasmal Footsteps is supposed to be the best, but I think Carrion Husk is creeping up there. Now, I don't expect we're going to hit a legendary in this because it's just a single box. So, most likely not a legendary in here, but who knows? We could get lucky. Through the looking glass. No going back now. I'm excited. I have not cracked any. I did crack some first edition Crew back when it was, still $150 a box or whatever it was. I had a couple boxes from Rudy, and we cracked one open. Whoop! All right, here we go. A little flesh and blood rip. Did anyone see Chris Sires and Unsealed open up an Eye of Ophidia the other night? I was in that break, and that was crazy. It was insanity. Now, he opened a heart. Did he open a heart? Yeah, he opened a heart recently, too. First edition heart. I'm just going to zoom in here so we get a little better quality. Come on. So we got a Soul Shackle token. Riftbind, Dread Screamer. And I think this... Yep. Okay, so all the good stuff is in the back in Monarch. Bolt of Courage. Gallantry Gold. Oh, Deep-Rooted Evil. Majestics. Now, I think there's average 6 per box Majestics in Monarch. I'm just going to put these here. We'll put rares and equipment. And then foil commons. Minnowism, I think, is seeing play in some of the Ninja Classic Constructed builds. So this is kind of new to me, the whole Monarch thing. I think we're going to be cracking some unlimited boxes because it seems like the market is stabilizing on Monarch, and there's probably money to be made selling singles. So the unlimited boxes really aren't moving all that much. So I think we might just crack them open. And man, the art in this game is so awesome. Spew Shadow. There are there's my cold foil. Oof. Cold foil common Blood Drop Brocade. That was quick. Beautiful cold foil. And I suppose it probably covers the cost of the box, since it was only an $81 box. Ooh, there's a little bit of scuffing on the back there. Looks pretty good though. All right, cool. Got the cold foil. At least it wasn't a 0 cold foil box, right? Put that there, and a couple rares. Herald of Triumph and Soul Reaping. What is this? This is comment pile. Okay. Wow, that was quick. Well, maybe we'll get a second cold foil. Who knows? I think the rumor is if you get one right in the beginning, there's a chance of getting a second cold foil in the back of the box. So we can hope for, miracles. But yeah, dude, the art in this game. I love opening Arcane. Welcome to Wraith is great too. Blackout Kick and foil. Holy crap, that's so nice. Rising Solar Tide common foil. We got an Ironhide Gauntlet. Pulping, Herald of Triumph, and Token. I was actually at the card show. We usually set up with these folks from C4. What are they called? C4 Sports, I think they're called. Shout out to Adam and Vic. I think Vic's actually in Kuwait right now. So she wasn't there, but Adam, I was cracking open Welcome to Wraith, and they had gotten some from their distributor. And they didn't know what to do with it, really. Deadwood Rumbler foil. Look at that. That looks awesome. And I was cracking and kind of talking to him about it, and he got hooked. He started cracking some of his boxes. He had some unlimited Welcome to Wraith. He hit a Fyendel Spring Tunic and an Arcanite Skullcap. He cracked one box each of Welcome to Wraith and Arcane, and he just really loved the art. And he immediately was like, man, that art's awesome. He's asking me for foil commons. I'm like, sure, dude, yeah, here. And, Phantasmaclasm. All right. Second Majestic. Yeah, so he just immediately got hooked, and he was all jazzed about it and, pumped and really excited that he's opening, $80 boxes and is hitting $250 cards. There's just not a lot of things that you can do with like a good percentage of that happening, doesn't happen in sports or Pokemon or Magic all that often. So it's kind of cool to have a product where you can have fun ripping it, enjoy the art, and then find some financial value at the end. And for someone he's not into the game, this was his first introduction. He just really enjoyed the art, and look at that, and just got into it. Shadowverser, our third Majestic. They're coming quick. What was our best one? Luminar, Shred Side, Soul Shield, Shadow Puppetry. Looks like we might be striking out a bit on the Majestics. Phantasmaclasm is somewhere in the middle, so is Shadow of Ursa. Deep-Rooted Evil, I think, is down towards the bottom, I believe. Yeah, I haven't even found it, but that's okay. We got a cold foil. The box was cheap. We supported our friends up at Token MTG. If you are buying any Flesh and Blood, any Magic the Gathering, any Pokemon, and we do not have it in stock, Token MTG is the place to go. They've got huge allocations. They just opened a new store up in the DC area. I think they're in like the DC suburbs. I haven't actually, I'll be there in October, but I haven't been there yet. That is the place. Garth is a super cool dude. Ooh, Arclight Sentinel. Man, we're just getting tons and tons and tons of Majestics. 6 per box. I'd be surprised if we only got 6, because we still have a lot of a box to go. Oh man, so hot. Not the chick, just the art. It's like the balance of color in this. When the moon or planet in the background, super cool, super cool. Rally the Rear Guard. Nourishing Emptiness. Oh, foil Majestic. Nice. That is really beautiful. I got a generic action. If you haven't played the game, guys, you gotta give the game a try. It is a lot of fun. It's a bit faster paced than Magic, and since the card pool is so small, if you're a longtime Magic player and you want to play a game, you want to teach your roommates or your significant other a new card game, sitting down and trying to teach someone Magic it's a long process, and a lot of times, especially if you're a dude trying to teach your significant other how to play Magic, they just get bored or frustrated. It's a lot of mental math and counters and all this stuff, and it's overwhelming for a lot of people, especially with all the different cards and all the different rules, because the card pool is so large. Wow. All right, Sonata Arcanics. That's Majestic number 6 now, and I think that's like 5 in a row. Is it gonna keep going? Yeah, it can be intense. So sitting down and learning to play Flesh and Blood, it's pretty quick. I'd say probably an hour for that first game. But they should pick it up pretty quickly if they're whoa, I just got a second cold foil. This box is insane. I mean, it's another common, but Aether Ironweave. That thing is beautiful. Oh my god. Alright. 2 cold foils. And a bajillion Majestics. Garth, thanks for the box, man. Yeah, if you haven't played, or if you and your significant other or roommate or friends want to learn a new card game, it's pretty easy to jump into. The Blitz decks are cheap. I'm selling Blitz decks for $10 a piece. Shoot me an email if you want to get some cheap Blitz decks. I was giving out just boxes of Welcome to Wraith bulk at the show because I just want to get people into the game. And, you know, it's... If I'm cracking boxes and I'm making money cracking boxes and having fun, I don't care. Here. Go build some decks and see if you like the game. And then if you want to buy a box of Unlimited or a box of First Edition even, you know, come on back and I'll hook you up with cheap boxes of that. God, that is so beautiful. But yeah, if you don't know what the game is about or you know how it kind of goes, it's set up kind of it reminds me of a 90s RPG where you've got your hero and your weapon and your armor and all that stuff. So you got like 4 armor sections: your chest, your arms, your legs, your head, and then you just build an attack chain. And that's all it is. It's a very simple... I mean, it's obviously complex. Holy shit. That's gorgeous. But, like, it's simple to learn. It's an intensely complex game. But it's pretty simple to pick up and just kind of roll with it. The cool part, the thing that I really like about the game is the resource mechanics are super balanced, and you know, you never get like mana screwed, because see, every card has a cost, so that costs 3 resources and a pitch value. So you know, like for instance, I could pitch... This card costs 2, so I could pitch this Deadwood Rumbler to pay the 2 for that, and I'd still have 1 resource left over. So you'll notice almost every card has a cost and a pitch value, so you can use almost everything for resources, you know. And then most cards, so your defense would be here, right? So most cards have an attack and a defense. You know, some cards might be missing one of these 4, but essentially, majority of the cards are going to have, you can use for resource, for attack, or for defense, and will have a cost. So it's just super balanced, and you draw up at the end of your turn. So drawing cards is really interesting, and it feels really good. There are also, I think there's like extended art cards in this set. There's some like hidden extended art cool cards in the set. I don't know. I haven't seen any in person yet, but I've heard the rumors. Oh, foil rare. Halo of Illumination. Man, this is a fun set to crack. I might have to crack a case. I've got, I think I have 6. I want to say I have 6 cases of First Edition. I just kept buying, you know, I bought a few at the 200. Oh, there's another foil rare, Tremor of Irathiel. A few on like the release at 200, and then I bought a few more around like the 300 price point. And then I recently got a case pretty cheap because of this whole thing that happened in Chicago, and I was being stupid, and guy didn't read his messages well. I'll tell that story soon. That's gonna be a whole video. Shadow of Blasphemous, another foil majestic. Where is Shadow of Blasphemous on the list? I don't think it's really towards the top, but Shadow of Ursa, not bad. It's kind of in the middle of the pack somewhere. Aether Ironweave. So yeah, I got a case for about 600. So that was my cheapest case, but it averages out my cost basis pretty nicely. I'd say my cost basis is anywhere between, I'd say it's sitting right around $900 to $1,000 per case. So not too bad. Oof, yeah. Rising Solar Tide. But maybe I'll crack some. Maybe I'll crack one open. See what legendary I can get. I'd love to see a legendary cold foil out of this set. I mean, I do not have any legendary cold foils. We have been buying some cold foils. The LLC. We have a decent stock of them. Nothing crazy. A lot of commons. No legendaries. We have one Gambler's Gloves. I'll grab it in a second here after we finish this box. That we bought from a buddy. Hooves of the Shadow Beast. I love that art. I think I pulled this in cold foil at the pre-release. Illumina Ascension. Alright, I think that's like one of the better ones. There is an extended art version of it. Illumina Ascension's near the middle of the pack, Tambien. Yeah, how many? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 Majestics and 2 cold foils. This box is insanity. Insanity. Foil rare, Writhing Beasthulk, and Hot Legs. Alright. We're down to the last 4 packs, I believe. Can get rid of the box. Just set that over there for ease. Yeah, thanks again, Garth. This box has been crazy. We didn't pull any like rare, majestic, legendary. We didn't pull any like insane cold foils, but we got 2 of them. So like, I don't know. I don't know if I'd rather that or rather I mean, obviously, everybody wants a Fabled, but yeah, I mean, if we hit one of those extended art crazy things in here, I'm gonna flip my lid. That would be nuts. And I think those are only in the first edition boxes. Would be my guess. Yinty Yanty, Unhallowed Rites, foil rare, Halo of Illumination, Herald of Triumph, and Seeping Shadows. 2 more dark packs. Just saw Tales of Aria. Its pre-release is coming out. Looks like boxes are around 175 a box or so. I did see someone posting for slightly cheaper. Oh man, the time skippers look so good. I would like this in cold foil. That looks great. There was someone, I believe they were in Australia, and they were selling for like 162 or something at conversion. So that was pretty good. I don't know what the shipping would be, but I almost pulled the trigger. I'm gonna start buying cases here in a few, probably this week or next week. Oh, one last Majestic before the close. All right, that's the box, guys. Let's see. Let's just show off our coolest cold foil. You know, it's not a legendary or anything, but it is a gold label. We've got this gold label Gambler's Gloves. Pretty cool in my book. We at today's market prices, we probably overpaid a little bit, but it's pretty decent. I dig it. Happy to own it. Happy to have helped my buddy out by giving him some cash for it. So yeah. Shout out to you, Tyler. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this first edition. First Flesh and Blood. We'll get Rudy's face over there with the cold foils. Yeah, look at that. I'll get those into some sleeves and we'll get them in the binder. Alright, guys. Peace.